Hello, guys. Good morning to everyone, and welcome once again to our midweek analysis. As we did analyze before the week began, we had some entry positions that are playing out well. And as you all know, we have been bearish for more than a month now. And basically, for today, tomorrow, we're still bearish, but we'll definitely look at a few areas that you need to pay attention to. If you have been following my analysis, you should be making money by now. And if you are not, then please find your way into my channel, Sinaforex GH from Telegram, so that we can all make money together. Like, subscribe, and share the channel to your friends so we can become one big family trading gold together. Now, here is a look at last week analysis. This was the area that we were looking for selling opportunities, and we've really had that selling opportunity for us to hit our target of 4,000. We were looking at price hitting 4,000 for our full TP, which is around this area. So we had our 4,000 achieved, but currently looking at price, we still have some more push to the downside. This was a second entry that we had, but unfortunately, price has not mitigated it yet. So look at it. If this week, between today and tomorrow, if price will be able to mitigate those areas or not. So basically, this was what we were looking at for the week. Either price mitigates this area or mitigate this area, but price use the first area to drop down. And so let's look at what to expect today. I'll be using a different chart because over the weekend, I will be reviewing my trades. So I will need that particular analysis. Now, this is the same thing as what we were having in the previous chart. As you can see, we still have our entry criteria still marked there. Uh, Now, when we look at it, price, let's move from the weekly. Let's go to the weekly and then we look at it. Now, our target of 4,000 was because of the support level we're having here, which price has mitigated it. Now, when you look at it, the weekly kind of breaking the low, which is a 4,000. But because the weekly has not closed yet, we will not be able to confirm or fully say that, yes, indeed, the weekly is bearish. But we would be able to use the daily to determine it. But before that, let's look at it. If the weekly should continue to be bearish, I would be expecting price to fill up this particular wick that we are having here. When you look at after the SNR level, you can see that price gave a long wick before closing above the SNR level. So with what price is doing, I'm looking at price filling up the wick. That is what I'm looking at right now. The price should fill up this wick in order to complete the sell that it has begun. So that's basically one of the main reasons why I'm looking at um, selling opportunities. And then the second thing has to do with price already from Sunday, we are bearish. So we're looking for more selling opportunities. Now let's look at the daily. If we are going to have a weekly confirmation, it's a daily that will be confirming to us. And when you look at the daily, you'll be able to tell that yesterday's candle had closed inside the zone. And when we enlarge it, it nearly broke below the zone, or we can even say it has broken below 4,000, but not very strong. So I would need today's candle to close to confirm to us the bearish move to the possible 3886 zone. But between today and tomorrow, once we have today's candle closure, definitely there would be the potential that price would hit our weekly wick fill, which is a 3886 zone. So basically, I'm waiting for today's candle to fully confirm the continuation of the bearish trend. But even without that, we are still very, very bearish, 100% bearish. And if we would go bullish, it means that we need price to close above the zone that we are having here, which is 4015. We need price to close above this zone. then we will be able to take buying opportunities into this level, and then possibly we come down with it. But until that zone breaks, we continue to look for selling opportunities. Now, since we are waiting for the daily candle to close before we can take full continuation confirmation, we will need the 4-hour and 1-hour to be giving us the interim confirmation. But before then, let's look at something at the daily. Should we have the confirmation, I would be looking at this daily level as our first target. When you look at the daily SNR, this particular level, which is 3927, I will be looking at it as our first target. Now, you can see that there is a base around this area, which is immediately below the weekly level that we are looking at. So it means that if price wick out from that level, definitely, which there would be a wick out, I'll be looking at taking buy from this particular level, which is 3860, this particular level. I'll be looking at taking buys from there. Should price be able to get to our 3886 level and wick out into this zone, then basically that's what I will be looking at. Because when you look at it, the next base that we are having is around this area, which probably depends on what price we do before we'll be able to tell whether we'll have it there. But we're talking about the immediate zone. So if this weekly SNR level gets respected, I'm expecting price to wick out into this daily base for us to get a possible buy confirmation to push us up for some long-term buying opportunities or buy run. Now let's look at 4-hour and 1-hour to see if it has given us an early confirmation before the daily candle closes. And when you look at the 4-hour, you'll basically see that the 4-hour has given us that confirmation that we need for more selling opportunities even before the daily candle closes. So with this, what I would be looking out for is, should price be able to close above this level? Once price close above this level, that is 4011 or 4015 area zone. Once price close above it, then I would be looking for buying opportunities, maybe any buy entry that price creates. I will be looking at it into possible. When you go to 1-hour, you see that we have a buy, a sell entry zones here. So it means that if price breaks this resistance, once we have price breaking this particular resistance, then it tells me that I should be looking for more buying opportunities into this first sell entry zone, 4080 or 4055. So between 4055 and 4080 zone, I look for, I take my buys and then selling opportunity right from 4080 or 4055 down. So that's basically that. So we would only focus on this sell when price is able to break above this resistance zone. But if price is not able to break above the resistance, we continue to be bearish. And if price breaks above and this sell zone fails us, if this sell zone fails us, then we can go for the extreme sell zone. But this is when we have price breaking above this resistance. So if price does not break above this resistance, we continue to look for selling opportunities below the resistance. Now, if we are looking at it, you can see from the 4-hour, after the confirmation that we had, after this confirmation that we had, you can as well see that price came to give us a retest in the zone with this particular candle. You can see price gave us a retest with this bearish candle inside it. So currently, what I'm expecting price to do is to pull back into the resistance level and then continue with the selling opportunities. Now, the reason for me wanting price to pull back into the resistance is when you come to the 1-hour, you can see price creating multiple selling opportunities in the zone. We have price, after creating this block, has tested it, and now price has also created this block that we are having here. So I'm expecting price to at least come test the block before pushing to the downside. So basically, that's the main thing for today and for tomorrow, since we're having more bearish continuation. Currently, we can see price ranging within the resistance and this particular zone, which is after we will have been able to take our full TP. So what we can do is we can have our support at this particular level to have a confirmation for trade continuation. So currently, as price is ranging, should price be able to break below this support level, either using the 1 hour candle or the 4H candle, we'll definitely look for more selling opportunities with any sell entry that price will leave behind. And then we target 3927 as our first TP zone. And once price is able to break that particular level, then it means that we would be targeting that of 3886 as our final TP zone. And then, if possible, once price hits that level, there's definitely going to be a workout. So we start looking for buying opportunities within 3860 or 3855 zone for possible buy opportunity to the upside. So basically, this is what I am having for today and possibly tomorrow. But as I said, should we have a break above the resistance, we look for buying opportunities that will lead us into our possible sell zone, which is this 4055 or 4080. And if it fails us, we consider the extreme sell zone. So basically, this is all that we are having for today and tomorrow. Let's see how it plays out. And as I said, if you want more details concerning gold, join my community, Sina Forest GH from Telegram, so we can all learn and share trade ideas together. Remember to share the channel to your friends and also like and subscribe. Ensure you send in your comments if there is any, and I'll definitely attend to them. You have a blessed day and enjoy the rest of the week. Thank you very much for always listening, and have a blessed day.